Hello, welcome back to our Ostriv Let's Play series. This is episode 17, and it is currently December of 1736, although it's soon going to be January of 1737. Now, between episode 16 and right now, in real life it's been about 5 days since I've played, so let's take a quick gander here. One thing that did happen after the end of episode 16 was this field was finished clearing, and I had that set up the way these other farms are set up. So one thing I wanted to set up before we really got going in today's episode is one of the commenters informed me that there is absolutely no reason I would need 5 windmills. So what we're going to do is we are going to disable 3 of these. We'll do these closest 3. We'll just leave ourselves with 2. Because I do plan on building a lot more farms. But we'll let these guys empty that out, and then we'll demolish these and probably put some more of these, what do you call these things? Hay dryers? Yeah. Okay, so let's check out our forestry. Farms should be all good to go. This farm, yep, is set up correctly for the seasonal hiring. Still, I think my favorite improvement they've made. Cows looking decent. Greenery is looking okay. Chickens are looking fine. Cows are looking pretty okay. I'm not super worried about anything. I just want to get a feel for how things are looking. Okay, so this cow shed could use some optimization here. We've got a 9-year-old bull. We have 3 young bulls. We're not really going to need any of those. See, this is a problem because we have these little baby bulls we don't need, so we can slaughter those, get rid of that. And then we can get, let's do these bottom 2, we can slaughter those. I think, yeah, these were fine. These horses should be doing okay. Yeah. Still need tack. Okay, so, I think I'm going to want to set a goal between episodes 17 and 20 to, 1, get our population over 400. That shouldn't be too hard. 2, we need to establish more stable supply of hides and things for the tannery. Now that we have positive cash flow, we can actually start sending out for salt and everything. So that shouldn't be too hard. Oh, I forgot this cow shed. Yeah, that's okay. Those chickens are looking okay, and hopefully getting rid of some of these windmills will help a little bit with the wheat supply, and we can kind of reorganize how our animals are being fed. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump on into January of 1737. Alright, so we have a clear building queue. It is a pretty fresh look at our town currently. So one thing I wanted to start doing, this area is pretty well built up down here, but we haven't really built anything up here outside of one of the previous episodes with this farm in, and we put a couple houses here. We have the church, so we're good here. I want to start developing this area. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to, 1, get rid of this forestry and move it somewhere closer to things so that it's not quite in the way, and we can replace this with something else. But let's check this messenger out. Always buy honey. I think we should have lime in stock. And we have 1,800, awaiting 700. I want to sell 2,000 if I can. Now, someone on Reddit was commenting that I think it could have been City Gamer, actually, a guy who does a lot of Let's Play on Ostriv on YouTube. He might have said something to the effect of you can actually sell for more than you have in the trading post, and they'll just take whatever they get. But that doesn't matter anymore now because we have a whole bunch, so we're going to sell a whole bunch of lime. We still only have a couple horseshoes, but how many will it let us? You see, the horseshoes just really aren't even worth selling. Just hold on to them. So I think the first thing we should probably do is we should put another forestry right up here so we can move the old one. But anyway, they should be building this forestry relatively quickly because it is pretty close to the town hall and a lot of other supply things. Okay, so here we are. Brand new forestry. So we're going to go on down here. We're going to make it empty. And all this is doing is just making it more efficient for the workers in the forestry to go to this one and harvest this area. So it's actually kind of a strategy, because they will harvest the closest possible trees. That's why it was kind of an arc here. So yeah, you could probably argue that it's kind of dumb to just move it only this far. But what this does is that means that this area will be cleared out first, which means we can start developing right here, and eventually all of these will be cleared out as well. So this gradually is being emptied, and then when that's done, then we can go ahead and demolish it. The very first building I built in this Let's Play. Well, rest in peace, old friend. Just watch them take this down. So what this allows us to do is we can put something more useful in this location. Probably another wagon shed, if I can fit it there. God knows it's not going to be another smithy. I hate smithies. Alright, so that's all done. We have a couple piles of resources. Let's just check real quick to see if a wagon shed will fit. And I believe if I orient it the right way, yeah, after we get all the other stuff out of here, that will definitely fit, and that will be a great asset to this area. But now we have to go in here and hire all of our dudes. And we're going to get them to... Yeah, we don't have to mess with any of that. So these gentlemen are going to go ahead and get to work. And we've got to figure out what else is going to be going over here, because this will be cleared out soon enough. Our farms are being plowed. Life goes on in our little town. And, oh, these windmills are empty, so we can go ahead and we can fire our workers. And we can go ahead and demolish all these windmills. I thought the game was going to crash there for a second. It is chugging along quite hard for some reason. I did fix the stuttering issue. I don't exactly understand why or how it's continuing to struggle. I think the video card I've got might have something wrong with it. I spent a whole lot of time a couple days ago as of recording this, but by the time you've watched this episode, you've seen my little text overlay in one of those episodes. Anyway, so now we have two guys working, and both of these windmills, they should be much more efficient without taking more wheat than they should. So they will just, I guess, at some point come and grab this stack of resources. So let's check these. Oh, we got a bunch of horses in here. I think that's, yeah, that's fine. So have they taken these resources? And they have. So let's go ahead and put in a wagon shed over here, shall we? Put it right next to the cart parking. This leaves a little bit more access. I know before there wasn't any access in here, I don't think. So they're gonna build that. We'll let them do their thing. Our fishing dock is working beautifully as advertised. People just can't be hired right now. I guess we don't have enough men. Well, that's why we're gonna try and build some more houses. So why don't we go ahead and start planning out an area up here. We are going to need another bridge, so we can go ahead and get that set up. Let's do, if I can put it here. Inaccessible, can't build on, how is this inaccessible? Okay. Like, we might be reaching the part in the playthrough where the game starts to glitch a little bit. For whatever reason, the game just likes to do that. Okay. I want to get this as close as I can to straight. This is occupied. See, I always do this to myself. Let's try. Okay. 23,000 wood. Yeah, bridges take a lot of wood, I've found out. So that'll be nice because that'll allow our people to just kind of go instead of all the way around. All right, this wagon shed's done. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get rid of the wheat. We could do just max out the hay, max out the water, supply. I guess we can we'll save the wheat for something else. But let's go ahead and add some Okay, so draft horses, what we can do, we can't really do anything with these guys. I guess we could do one of these. We've got a bunch of horses down here. So let's go ahead and take these male horses, especially the young ones. Let's do here, here. We just need 3. This one's probably going to die soon, so we'll leave one male that's not super old. That'll be fine because it only takes 1 to breed. Salt. Yep, gonna buy salt. Just go ahead and buy flour, whatever. Buy potato, always buy food. I think it's less of a point of personal pride at this point and more I have to have my people be able to eat. So anyway, I was going to send a messenger to this guy now, so that's good that he did that. So we've got to figure out how we're going to lay this out. Now I do like my my idea and arrangement of having a market and a cluster of houses around it. That seems to have worked pretty well here. Actually, this is probably a good prototype for granular expansion of our city. I know it's not super realistic necessarily, but I don't know. Efficiency is also fun. So we've got our granary, we've got a cart parking, we've got a well, we got a couple more wells, and we have a market, and then we have, math is hard, 20, about 32 houses. Horses are dying of starvation, please God. Not today. I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm just that stupid sometimes. Nobody supplied anything, so the horses have died. Are you surprised? Because I'm not. Alright, so apparently we have a shortage of workers here. So let's get rid of a couple builders so we can get some people in here and supply this so I can put some horses back in there. Okay, so they're going to get on that. So let's think about this. Okay, we can slow this down a little bit. Let's think about what we want to put, because I know I liked this idea, but it does seem a little sterile and not as fun. I like this because it's unique, it's different. But I think that bridge is also not quite straight. Why don't we start by putting... This also isn't straight. Okay. So, nope. The tooltip is right there on the bottom, and I still push the wrong button. So this is the kind of quality idiot content you can expect from me here. So what we could do is we could hug this entire coast right here, and then just kind of fill it in. Or we could just do a whole bunch of blocks, but I do like the idea of having these coastline things. You know, people got onto me in the past for having stuff covering up the thatch. I think it would probably behoove us as we get larger in population. Now we already have, I think 5? Yeah, we already have 5 fishing docks, but we're going to need some in the future. I think those might be able to go here if I didn't already try and they didn't fit. Or, you know, we could put them here. But for right now, just in the interest of making something nice, let's go ahead and start doing one of these. If I'm really pro, I can just hold my pinky on the shift key and just keep doing this. Now, I don't claim to be the most efficient player of this game, but I do think the way that I play is at least somewhat interesting. That and all the dumb stuff I get myself into. Someone also did suggest using WASD to move, which I always knew was a thing, but never really thought about as something I should be doing. So that's what I'm going to be doing anyway. So we're just going to have all of these. Now that's camera rotation, but that's fine, whatever. We're learning. No one's really an expert, right? Except people that play this all the time, like I should be at this point. But we learn together, and that's part of the fun of playing the game. That's part of why I do Let's Plays. I like doing it. Alright, so we have a ridiculous glut of houses here, going all along the entire waterfront. This will be quite nice when it's done. Now, one thing we didn't think about is we have all of these houses, and there's no way to cut through. So I think what would be wise is for us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 15 houses. So we can do 7 and then take one out, which according to this math would be this one right here. So let's just get rid of that. So that's going to leave space for them to come in between. Let's not forget to put any wells. Of course, I rotated the wrong way because, as we've established, I am a genius at this game. So we'll do 2 wells there. Okay, so I'm actually going to move these up first. We can go ahead and turn this on turbo speed again. Now, the hard part about this is when you modify the way that houses are positioned, it can become increasingly difficult to put other ones behind them. Like you're going to see here, this is not really going to want to line up very well. Like it'll fit, but it's not going to be amazing. It's not going to look super great. So we're going to very quickly come to a point where this will no longer fit or make any sense when I actually place things down. This is really weird trying to do all this with one hand. I'm going to try and get as many of these to fit as I can, but I'm not super confident that we'll be able to fit this entire thing in here, although we're getting pretty close. Just saying here. Oh, okay, we might actually be able to do it. All right, so let's try. Oh, wow, look at that. It's not the most beautiful thing ever, but it does fit. So, wow, yeah, these guys are going to be busy, you know. Now, we do have to make sure that before all these people move in, we do have a market set up, but don't worry, they're not going to be moving in here for quite a while. So what we can do, I think we can safely go ahead and put more houses on this side. And then we're going to go in and we're going to modify the queue to add in stuff after the fact. So let's do this whole charade of posting again. Posting. No, it's like this. Well, we're going to help this guy out and get this little thing started here. See, there's going to come a time when the game is going to slow down, not because of lag, or stuttering rather, but because this is just the way the cookie crumbles, you know? All right, so we're going to do here. Now, see, this is what it was starting to do. I think it's starting to overload a little bit. We're going to take this fence. We're going to create a false back fence for a house. We're going to do that again to connect to too long. Okay. Okay, we're going to do that. No, I didn't want that. Nope, nope, nope. Right click. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I believe what we can do. Yeah, I know. This is a very strange. Now, it's not doing it in OBS. It's just doing it in the game. Well, what would a Let's Play video for me be without there being some sort of weird graphical glitch in the game? So I don't know if I can get the game to snap this house the way I want it to. Let's see if I can get that to work. Okay, it snapped to this one fine. So let's try. Nope. 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 Okay. You'll have to forgive me. I'm attempting to teach myself keyboard shortcuts again. All right, so it's trying to snap here. We don't want that, but we do want this. So I think if we are able to get this to stick here, that'll be fine. All right. So we have now a huge amount of houses built, or queued up, rather. So this is our basic layout of this little village right here. Our market's probably going to have to be right in the middle here. So let's go ahead and put in... granary doesn't really matter. I guess we should probably put that in first. So let's... I'm going to put more houses here. I just don't have any cleared space. So we could, if we wanted to be efficient, and make something aesthetically pleasing, we could put this right here. And I think that's what we're going to do. That's just nice and simple. And we'll put some market stalls right here. I wonder if we really want to be efficient. Oh yeah, this is going to really make the aesthetic people angry. But guess what? Space efficiency. So there's 2 here. And then we're going to rotate. Nope, that's not rotate. That is the D key. We're having a great time here in quarantine land. Okay. So we'll put that one there. And we'll put this one here. Okay. So what we can do now is we can do our normal little schedule of things. Got beef, milk, chicken, meat, and chicken eggs in this one. We've got clothing, shoes, sunflower oil, and let's do salt because that's going to be pretty far away. Then we will do firewood, fish, flour, and honey. And then this one will be pork, sallow, potato, and the last one, let's do buckwheat. Okay, let's check this guy. Live chicken, lime. I'm not even going to check. I'm sure we have a ton. Chickens I don't need to buy, so that's fine. All right, so now we can check these because for some reason they're never checked. There's probably an actual reason. Anyway, that'll be fine right there. And let's go ahead and hire ourselves women only. Eventually we'll probably run out of women, but we need to keep the men for doing other things. And no, I have still not figured out how to turn off Steam overlays. For the probably 2 of you that actually care about that. Alright, so we have a little market set up here without any granary attached to it, but it is, let's go ahead and move that up. So now we have, yeah, the game is starting to chug a little bit, just a little bit. Wagon shed, I still need to, yeah, I still need to put a couple more horses in there. So let's go on down to, well, this is quite far away. All right, let's go on down here and make a couple more draft horses. We'll do these 2. We'll move them on down here. Just like that. Now we've got a wagon shed closer up here that they can use. Now these people are saying they don't have enough food variety. You just moved in. Do you not bring food with you? Everybody does. Anyway, we have wells, which is good. I keep clicking on things because I place so many buildings. I don't even want to try and count this. But I think, suffice to say, this is going to get us well over 400, probably approaching 500 territory, depending on what kind of people move in. And of course, when these houses are built, we will delete these fences, and they can enjoy their enlarged backyards. And if that doesn't work, then, I don't care. Okay. So, next thing that's going to need to go up here is going to be another farm. Why are these people complaining? Oh, there's no one to chop trees. Well, interesting. Okay, we have over 500,000 wood, so I think we're probably okay. I don't know about you. I think we're fine. So let's think about putting another farm up here. I do generally like to have the farms be a little more angular and logically laid out. This granary is just about done. Yeah, so let's think about putting in, I mean, we've got plenty of time for the farm because we can't plant until March anyway. How close can we get to the water? Because I am going to put some more stuff in here, maybe another little production zone. Well, let's do the farm here. We'll move that up to probably about here. And then other stuff we're going to want to put up here is probably going to be, yeah, we'll need cart parking for sure. Now here I go again. Let's put the cart parking, actually, let's utilize this space. If we're going to be all about efficiency, we got to double down. So let's do that right there. We'll move that way up. That'll be fine. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do that first, because that's a pretty quick build. So our granary is now almost good to go. We will need to do on-season hiring and off-season hiring. Yeah, whatever. So the season months are going to be, let's say, November through February. I think that's what the other ones are set to. Another messenger. I think we have sunflower oil. Let's, this one. We have, oh yeah, we got a ton. Yeah, buy that, please. Flour. Why are we putting so much flour here? Oh, it's because we emptied those windmills. Okay. So we can actually sell 2,000 of that. That's fine. I don't know why we emptied it in here instead of a granary. Unless I didn't have a granary attached to that. Anyway, 4 cart parkings for you. And then we're going to put a bunch of stuff in here. Let's do beef, milk. You know, probably would be advantageous to me just to kind of go straight down the line, but as you know, I am not always the most intelligent person here. Chicken meat, chicken egg. Sunflower, sunflower oil, flour, and fish, probably. Because these are going to be the things that are furthest away from the granary. The farm will be here, so it's not that big of a deal to just move potatoes and buckwheat that far. All right, so we're getting set up pretty good here. We're approaching 28, 29 minutes so far in this episode. We've got a little bit of time left. So why don't we just do a good old-fashioned time lapse? What do you say? Let's have a little chat about the future of this part of the area right here. Now, it's going to take quite a while to build all these houses, and it honestly might take through the rest of the next episode, if we're being honest, just how slow things are going. So we seem to have a shortage of men available for building. So we're going to let this keep going here, and we're just going to end the episode right here, because I think we've accomplished a decent amount of stuff here. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I genuinely appreciate everything that you guys do, whether it's leaving support in the comments, liking the video, just coming back each and every time to see what I've got to show you guys. Now, there are a lot more things in the works. I have, as of recording this, I currently have 4 or 5 videos queued on YouTube. I've got more raw footage I haven't cut. I've got a whole bunch of stuff, so if you want to see more of this stuff, just keep on coming back. Hit the subscribe button because it's coming at you every single day. We're going to try and put out new tutorial videos every Friday and Let's Play episodes every single day. So that's 8 videos a week. I've got a whole bunch of them banked up, so just keep on coming back. I'll have them for you. But as always, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.